Hello everyone and welcome back to Wise Feather TV. Today we're jumping into the exciting world of commercial property boom. Have you ever noticed all these skyscrapers popping up, the brand new shopping malls, and most of all the endless commercial projects, especially in first world countries? It's like the world's turned into one big construction site altogether. But here's the question. Do we really need all of this commercial infrastructure? Let's dig into the reasons behind this building frenzy and see how it's shaping our world. Think about it. Everywhere you look, there's a new high rise or a massive mall under construction. What's driving this non stop building boom? Is it all about creating jobs and boosting the economy? Or is there more to the story? Maybe it's our insatiable desire for luxury and the pursuit of hedonism fueling this growth. And what about the flip side? What are the environmental costs, the impact on local communities, and the sustainability of all this development? Let's break it down and explore the upsides and the downsides of this global construction craze. A big, often overlooked reason for this surge in property development is hedonism, the pursuit of luxury and pleasure. Today's consumers crave new and luxurious shopping malls, entertainment complexes, and high end office spaces. People want comfort, status, and enjoyment in their experiences. This consumer driven demand pushes developers to build more commercial properties to cater to these desires. Luxury brands, fancy restaurants, and entertainment venues thrive in these new spaces, creating a cycle. The more we build, the more we consume, and ultimately the more we want. On one hand, the demand for luxury and hedonistic experiences fuels economic growth. Building high-end commercial properties creates jobs, it boosts economies, and attracts tourists. Take Dubai or Las Vegas, for example. Their economies thrive on providing luxurious and entertaining experiences. This influx of money can lead to better infrastructure, improved public services, and also increased tax revenues. These developments often become cultural and social hubs, offering spaces where people can gather, socialize, and enjoy activities. This sometimes can enhance the quality of life and foster a sense of community. Iconic shopping malls like the Dubai Mall or Westfield in London aren't just shopping destinations, are they? They're also social and entertainment centers. However, there are significant downsides to this relentless pursuit of luxury and pleasure. First off, the environmental impact of constant commercial construction is massive. The construction industry is a major contributor to the global CO2 emissions, and building new properties continuously worsens this issue. Deforestation, loss of biodiversity, and increased pollution are direct consequences of expanding commercial infrastructure. Also, focusing on luxury can lead to social inequality. Cities prioritizing high end developments often push out lower income communities. Gentrification displaces long term residents, making way for upscale businesses that cater to the wealthy. This can erode neighborhoods, social fabrics, and increase living costs, pushing vulnerable populations further into poverty. And then there's the sustainability question. Do we really need more shopping malls and office complexes when many existing spaces are underutilized? The pandemic showed us that remote work and online shopping are viable alternatives, reducing the need for physical commercial spaces. Repurposing and renovating existing structures can be a more sustainable approach, ultimately lowering the environmental footprint and preserving cultural heritage. Have you ever wondered why so many luxury apartments and houses remain empty while the housing prices soar for the rest of us? Let's dig into this fascinating and somewhat controversial topic. So here's the deal. Many wealthy individuals buy multiple properties, not necessarily to live in them, but as investments. These properties are often seen as safe places to park money, especially in uncertain economic times. Real estate tends to appreciate over time, and it also provides a tangible asset that can be sold or rented out if needed. This trend isn't just about having a vacation home in a glamorous city. We're talking about the super rich owning several high value properties across the globe. For example, it's not at all uncommon for billionaires to own luxury apartments in New York, mansions in London, and villas in the south of France. Real estate is considered a stable and appreciating asset. Plus, in cities with strong property markets, the value of these homes can skyrocket, providing significant returns. Moreover, owning property in different countries can offer benefits like tax advantages and citizenship offers. The New York Times reports that one significant downside of this is that it drives up property prices, making it harder for average people to afford homes. When luxury properties sit empty, they contribute nothing to the local economy or community. In cities like Vancouver, New York, and London, there are entire buildings that are mostly vacant, owned by investors, of course, who are waiting for property values to increase. The Guardian newspaper says that this also exacerbates the housing crisis. With so many homes kept off the market, the supply of available housing decreases, driving prices even further. This can lead to a situation where local residents are priced out of their own neighborhoods, contributing to gentrification and social inequality. Some cities are implementing taxes on vacant properties to discourage this practice. For instance, the city of Vancouver has introduced an empty homes tax in 2017, which charges a fee on properties that are left empty more than 6 months in a year. BBC News suggests that other cities over the world are considering similar measures to ensure that homes are used for living and not just for storing wealth. Alright, let's talk about something that might make all this commercial construction seem a bit pointless: population trends. You might be surprised to learn that the global population is expected to slow down and even decline in some places. So, what does that mean for all the new shopping malls, office buildings, and other commercial properties we keep putting up? Well, according to the United Nations, a lot of developed countries are already seeing their population shrink, or they're about to. Countries like Japan and Italy are already losing people, and places like Germany and South Korea are headed that way as well. This decline is due to aging populations, lowered birth rates, and changing societal norms. People are having fewer kids, and many countries are not getting enough immigrants to make up for their aging populations, which is why few people will live in, work at, and shop at all these new commercial properties. Now, think about what this means. If the population starts to drop or even just slows down, we might end up with more commercial spaces than we need. This could lead to empty malls, vacant office buildings, and lots of wasted resources. Basically, we could be building a ton of stuff that won't get used at all. Which is why the Financial Times rightly suggests that too much commercial property can also hurt local economies. When businesses close or move because there's not enough demand, it can lead to job losses and less economic activity. This can make urban decay and economic disparity even worse. And of course, let's not forget the environmental impact. If these buildings stay underused, the environmental costs of building them becomes even harder to justify. So, what's the solution? Urban planners and developers need to think about these population trends. Instead of building new commercial properties, I think we should focus on repurposing and renovating the spaces we already have. This not only saves resources but also revitalizes communities and preserves cultural heritage. In the end, while the idea of shiny new buildings and endless commercial growth might seem great, we really need to think about the long term effects. Hedonism leads to vibrant but unsustainable urban spaces, and housing crises as wealthy individuals buy properties as assets. With population decline in developed countries, overbuilding risks vacant properties and wasted resources. Sustainable development and repurposing spaces are crucial. Thanks for joining me today. If you enjoyed this video, like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more from Wise Feather TV.